Hey YouTube, it's me again. I am doing my 1 week postpartum video. Just wanted to give you some updates about how life is treating me. I'll talk about me first, and then I'll talk about the little baby, and then I'll let you see what Chase is looking like right now after being 1 week old. I'm tired. I don't know if you can like see the circles underneath. I don't know what that is right there. But anyway, I've got like some major circles under my eyes because I haven't, of course, slept. Just like all new moms, you don't sleep, you can forget sleep. Like, it doesn't, I mean, you might get like a couple hours of sleep, but especially if you're a breastfeeding mom like I am, I've chosen to breastfeed my son just like I did with my other two babies. And it's pretty much a around the clock job. It's pretty much, Chase eats great. Every 1 to 2 hours he wants to breastfeed, and that's pretty much the type of schedule that we're on. So after I breastfeed him, and if he goes to sleep after I'm done, that's when I try to get a few things done around the house. I did have a C-section, so that's like a whole nother video that I'm gonna do explaining what happened. There were, complications. I put that in my other video that I did while I was in the hospital. But everything turned out fine. He's here, thank God. And I love him. I love him so much. Now, let's see, what can I talk about? I had the C-section, and my recovery has been pretty good. Like, yesterday was the first day that I really felt kind of like my old self again. They did give me pain pills. They gave me the generic form of Percocet, which is oxycodone, and I was supposed to be taking Motrin along with that to help with my pain management. And it's been great, of course. When I first came home and I was taking two and taking the Motrin, I was feeling totally like drunk. But now I'm to the point now, if I have a little bit of discomfort, I might take one, or take some Motrin just to assist with my abdominal discomfort. Let me see, my appetite, I have not really been hungry. I've been thirsty. I drink a lot of fluids, but I have to remember that I have to eat, because breastfeeding, that kind of takes all of our nutrients, and it goes to the baby. So I don't want to get really exhausted and tired and lethargic because I'm not feeding my body the right food. So this morning I was like, okay, I'm going to make it my goal to eat breakfast, because every day it's just so hard to get up and fix breakfast, and just my appetite just isn't there. Like, I literally one day at around 2 o'clock, I was like, man, I haven't even had nothing to eat, but I just wasn't hungry. So I had oatmeal today, I had an apple, and I had a big glass of water, and I've had a few snacks since then, and it's almost like 1 o'clock. But anyway, my healing is pretty much on track. I think I'm doing good. I haven't I have to go to see my OB doctor probably next week, just to make sure that my incision line is healing the way that it's supposed to. They gave me a postpartum band to wear, but the band is huge. I mean, I'm like, they gave me a band that I think is for like a super duper heavy person. I mean, I know that I was a little big, but good Lord. So that one, the band that they gave me, it's just too big, and it seems like it's not really giving me the support that I need. So I'm just using my Bella band that I was using earlier in my pregnancy. It's a size small, just to kind of hold everything together, and that seems to be helping, even though I would like something that would give me a little bit more support in my tummy, but I'll get that eventually, I guess. What else about me? I'm just trying to do the best that I can, with like cleaning here and there. Everybody just says, take it easy, but I'm the type of person, like, I can't stand to see my house in disarray, so at least I try to keep the kitchen clean, the living room area, just in case I have company. My bedroom looks like a hurricane came through there, but eventually I will get to those clothes. I do have kind of like 2 months off work to get myself and get my home in shape. Yeah, so I'm here by myself. Demetrius, he's gone back to work. He did take off some days to be with me, and I'm very thankful for that. And he helps out as much as he can, but honestly, it's like when you have a breastfed baby, it's not much that anybody else can do, because the baby wants me, you know. And even when he does hold him, Chase is like moving his head to the side and trying to suck on his cheek or bite on his shirt or something. So he's just like, here's the baby, he wants you, he's hungry. So and Demetrius said, he was like, I feel like I'm not doing enough to help. I feel like it's, you know, he was like, am I doing enough? Am I doing a good job? And I'm like, yeah, you know, you're doing good. And pretty much all he can do is kind of hold the baby when the baby's awake, you know, or when he just wants to have some cuddle time with them and change his diaper. But other than that, you know, Chase is attached to me. So, I don't know, I feel like I didn't have a script or anything written down, so, but I'm doing good overall. I'm doing great. I'm enjoying this time off from work. I feel like this is the vacation that I needed, and I haven't had a vacation in like 4 years, so this is kind of a break just to kind of relax and chill out. And I'm going to enjoy every second of it. I really am. And, you know, I do have some things that I have to get ready to look for, like childcare. I have to find, you know, childcare. Eventually my sons will come back home. This week my family is helping out with them. My youngest son is with my sister. My oldest son is with my mom, even though he could be here because he's self-sufficient, but he kind of wanted to hang out over there. So I'm like, hey, that's fine with me. You know, that's one less mouth that I have to feed. So it just gives me a nice break just to kind of relax and, you know, focus on the baby. So anyway, I'm going to show you little Chasey Poos. Little Chasey Poos. Okay. Turn it this way so you can see him. He's in his carrier. That's the funny thing. His face is all scrunched up. Now, we got him a pack and play. I don't know if you remember in my other videos, my coworkers bought him a pack and play. And I said, you know what? In the past, with my sons, I have always held them and, you know, just kind of lap ruin them, I guess. And with this baby, I said I was not going to do that with him. And so what I did, I put him in the pack and play. He hates the pack and play. He can't stand it. So, what I do now, I feed him, I wrap him up really good, and I put him in his carrier. And of course I don't leave him unattended or anything, but I put him in his carrier, and that way he can rest and I won't have to hold him. So, and he likes it. He's very comforted, and I think he feels good in his carrier. And he's so sweet. He was 6 pounds and 6 ounces. We did go to the doctor on Monday, and he has gained weight. He is up to 6 pounds and 8 ounces, and which is pretty much right on time. I think because he eats so much, and the doctor, he said that he thought that he should have lost weight because most babies lose weight, but this baby right here, he gained weight. So we're so happy about that. He's so sweet. He is a sweet little boy. I don't think he looks like me at all. He looks just like his daddy, and especially when he opens his eyes, he has a little frown up in his forehead, just like his daddy. So, yeah, but he's a little sweet little guy, and there were some complications with his birth, but the pediatrician said that he appears to be doing very well. Of course, he's a little small. You know how they do the 50th percentile with the growth and everything. He is kind of like around the 25th, 50th in certain areas. But he said that's because he was 2 weeks early. So they kind of expected him to kind of be a little under what the normal range is. But he's consistent with his growth in his head and his body and everything. And that's pretty much it. I will have to take him back to the doctor and for his 1-month-old checkup. And he will get shots, so he's not going to like that. But that's it. That's my little sweetie. He is just perfect. He's like a little angel. And, you know, he just kind of makes everything seem okay. Like, no matter what's stressing me or bothering me, if I just look at him or hold him or hug him and smell him and kiss his little cheekies, he just brings so much joy to my life. And it's just nothing. The feeling that I feel for him is so overwhelming. Sometimes I just sit here and cry because he's just so sweet and so innocent. And He's just really loved. He's loved so much. Yes, he is. He's so cute when he smiles, but he's not, I guess, in a smiling mood right now. It's actually time. It's nursing time because one of my boobs is just humongous. I haven't had a lot of engorgement, but they definitely, when it's time to eat, they fill up very, very quick. And it's about that time. So that's it. This is a long video. I hate making long videos because I feel like sometimes they can be a little boring. And so I'll catch you guys later. I'll do another video. I don't know when. Whenever. I'll do my labor and delivery story, my horror story. And that's it. I'm not really too big on showing my stomach. I'm huge. I didn't really drop a whole lot of weight. I weighed myself when I was at my mom's house the other day. And I was like, great. Didn't lose anything. But I had only been out of the hospital for like 5 days. So I'm not going to trip. And I'm going to start working on my eating habits today. And so when I go back to work, hopefully I won't be, you know, huge. But anyway, that's it. Thank you for watching. God bless. Bye-bye.